Hi, my name is Colin Peevler, and welcome to the Out of Place podcast.
I'm Josh Alexander, and today we're out of place in McConnell Springs in Lexington, Kentucky.
The date is August 20th. It is 81 degrees. It is an improvement over last episode.
105 to 81. It's pretty good.
Yeah. The humidity is practically the same.
Yeah.
But it's not as hot.
Yeah. There are a lot more mosquitoes this time, though. But
it's practically winter right now.
Yeah. McConnell Springs is the first place where people settled when moving to Lexington, Kentucky.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we decided to come here today because it is beautiful, it is lovely, and it's a great day, and we're out of place.
And we will have to apologize for noises that happen. It's kind of in a weird industrial district.
Yeah.
And people will walk by occasionally, yeah. I assure you.
But that's just the whole deal with everything.
So first up,
should we explain the new format?
Let's talk about our new format.
Okay.
So instead of whatever we were doing before, we're going to instead just be in different places and just come up with topics to talk about with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And share that with you.
Ta-da.
And you know what? If people actually put comments in the YouTube videos that say they want to hear about the places we go as well, we'll go back to doing that.
We mentioned a little bit about it.
Yeah, we'll go back to doing that
more so
with this.
Yeah.
We're not going to do just that because
it's hard to talk
really
about
hard.
just one place over and over and over, and that doesn't really interest everyone.
Yeah.
So new format.
New format. Who wants to start?
I guess we'll start. Basically how it works is Colin and I each week find different stories, topics, or articles that we deem should be discussed, and then we each individually find ones that we're going to share with each other. I can go first if you want.
Yeah.
Do you want... I have two funny ones and a serious one. Which one do you hear first?
Let's go funny dumb.
Okay. So, I like this format. August 17th, 2021. I'll read you the headline first, and I'll go into the story.
Okay.
Man sinks car into Yakima River to fill up radiator with water. On August 17th, 2021, in Yakima, Washington, emergency crews responded Tuesday to an SUV that drivers spotted submerged in the, I think it's Yakima, I don't know, Yakima River. But the Yakima County Sheriff said the driver said he was completely intentional. About 11 a.m., callers said that they saw a blue Suburban in the water of the Yakima River near the Century Landing in the gap south of Yakima Union, blah, 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 blah. Basically, he said that this is the actual statement that he gave. The owner of the vehicle told them that he had replaced the thermostat in his vehicle and needed to fill the radiator up with water, so he decided to drive his car into the river.
I want to know what was going on in his head during that.
You just know. He's not going to go buy a bottle of distilled water and fill it up like a normal person.
Or like just any other way than driving in.
He just saw it and he was like, you know what? This is easy.
You know what I could do?
I'll put a picture up of it right now. But it's literally just like a boat ramp. He drives his car into the boat ramp and down into the river.
A
leaf.
Have never thought about that, but next time I'm gonna give it a try.
Yeah, I know. That's
I'm gonna give it a try next time.
But that's that.
Yeah.
On to you, sir.
I have something to add to it. It's not one of my things, and I haven't like actually looked at it, but I feel like I have to bring it up, just because it's so in line with that.
Yeah.
Apparently, Emma told me this.
Okay.
Apparently, a man in Owensboro threw a boomerang up in the air, and it came back and hit himself in the head, and he sued himself for $300,000 and won. Apparently, he had taken out some kind of insurance policy against negligent harm upon himself. And so apparently, since he accidentally hit himself with a boomerang,
he's suing himself.
He sued himself for $300,000.
Did he win?
Successfully, yes.
No way.
And he didn't have to pay a single dime for the court fees either.
I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
But now this is the part that I don't know. This is the part where I should have looked at it, but I didn't know I was going to bring it up. Is I don't know if he gets $300,000 or if he lost $300,000 and then got it back.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was completely pointless or if he just kind of legally scammed the insurance company.
Yeah. Anyway,
I don't know which one. But anyways,
your topic, sir.
So, my topics. Kind of in line with this too.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you I'm going to tell it to you on paper, and then I'm going to explain to you why it's not exactly what you think it is.
Okay.
So, essentially, I was looking at I just looked up like stuff in Kentucky, right?
Yeah.
And I was looking at just stuff happening in Kentucky, and something caught my eye, and it was such a weird headline.
Just give me the headline, straight up.
Essentially, the University of Kentucky has filed a trademark infringement.
Oh, I've seen this.
Kentucky.
I've seen this. I saw that.
For
I saw
using
that.
the word Kentucky
I was gonna
in the
use
phrase
that one.
Team Kentucky.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Now,
I read
on
that
paper,
story as well.
It looks like
It-
UK is being very weird about it, but apparently they're required to by law. But I want to know how the University of Kentucky got the trademark for the word Kentucky before the state of Kentucky.
The state of Kentucky. I saw that. The headline exactly was University of Kentucky sues for the trademark of the use of Kentucky.
And apparently they
It's about
want
clothing.
them. Yeah, they want them to have it. They don't care.
Yeah.
But they legally had to file that, which
Yeah.
is so weird.
Yeah, no, I saw that too. On like the matter of court cases, I'll lead into a serious one.
No.
This is one I thought, and I kind of picked up because we're both gamers.
I feel like I know where this is going. But go
Okay,
ahead.
no, it's about Steam.
It's about Steam.
Yeah, so
Okay, I haven't seen this.
August 16th, 2021. This is the exact headline. Hacker generates infinite funds in his Steam wallet.
I did see this.
You have seen this?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. But yeah, so you get the story. I'll explain it for the viewers. I'll go into detail, but a resourceful hacker discovered an astounding exploit which allowed him to generate unlimited amounts of funds in his Steam wallet without paying the full price. You know how he did it?
How?
In his email address, he just put the phrase amount 5,000. And then Steam read that when he keyed it into his, for it was like through pay to pay. But the phrase amount indicates that. And by looking at that, no matter what it is, whether it's an email address, a password, and anything, if Steam, during the pay to pay screen, so if you want to add funds, you put in the email, and as long as it reads amount and then the number, it's going to automatically take that and put it in. So, but instead of generating infinite funds, he reported to Valve and got $7,500.
That's a win-win, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a win-win.
He doesn't go to jail,
Yeah.
but he also gets a ton of money. Well, not infinite money, but I would rather, in all honesty, I would rather have 7,500 like real dollars versus infinite
Yeah.
Steam money.
I would have to agree with that, yeah.
Yeah.
That is...
But yeah, that was an exploit that someone found.
That's so weird.
I know, but it was one of those things where I just saw that and I was like, you know what? This could be a good story. But that was my serious story for today. My last one's just stupid, but
Okay.
I'll let you go next, sir.
Let me decide. You know what? I will leave one of them for the end, just
Okay.
because I feel like I'm going to talk about it the most.
Yeah.
So instead, I'm going to go into science
Whoop
news.
whoop. Science news.
Put up graphics.
Science News.
Today in science news, apparently, physicists in California have been able to create a small amount of nuclear fusion with about 300 lasers.
Really?
Yeah, which is super cool because before, it was like not really a thing that we were trying in the U.S.
Yeah.
that much, but they did it for only 1/100th of a trillionth of a second
Yeah,
or
I
something
know.
like that.
But
like,
the fact that it was
still
possible.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because the amazing fact about nuclear fusion is that it actually creates more energy than is used to create the fusion.
Yeah.
So the fusion gives off more energy than the energy created to start the fusion, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Which basically, if
And then that energy could then go back into the system that powers it, and then you still have
Yeah.
a surplus.
basically nuclear fusion is the only way to solve all of the energy crisis and the climate change crisis.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the only way that's foolproof, future-proof with the technology we have
Yeah.
right now.
No, I definitely think that's an amazing discovery, and it's going to be crazy to see what's going to happen with energy over
Yeah.
like the next 20, 30
And then,
years.
did you see about Google's time crystals?
No.
So they created inside of computer a model of a time crystal. And essentially what a time crystal is it's a thing that is able to change its form without expanding without expending energy. So it doesn't
What?
use energy to change form, but because of that, it can be used for like some really crazy stuff. And essentially, it's going to be the kind of quantum computing that could possibly lead into like time travel.
Oh, you can come on through. Thank you.
Like time travel, and then like literally us being able to have like an actual warp drive.
Yeah.
Which is physically possible, by the way.
Is it now?
It no, actually it is. It was when was it? I think it was actually, I think last year in the pandemic that it finally got like pretty much certified by other
Warp drive?
physicists as like, yeah, that actually would work. Essentially, it's like I'm going to get this wrong, but it's like they create negative matter in the front of the vehicle,
Yeah.
and then positive matter
In the back.
and it just kind of like folds space on itself and
That's
makes it
pretty cool.
go past the speed of light,
That's really interesting.
or to the speed of light.
Okay, moving into the next thing. So, to lead into science.
Yes.
So, this was a discovery that I made when I was looking through news, and I think that it has some pretty big impacts. So, a huge rubber duck appeared in a Maine harbor.
Excuse me? This sounds like it's in Canada.
No, Maine.
Maine?
Yeah, Maine. It's in the United States. Yesterday, actually.
Yesterday.
August 19th. A city in Maine is trying to solve a huge mystery of a giant rubber duck. There was a 25-foot tall rubber duck with the words joy on it. It was in the Belfast, Maine harbor on Saturday. No one knows where it came from. One day they just woke up and there was a duck.
I swear this happens like every couple of years somewhere.
A duck comes up out of somewhere.
Yeah.
But no,
Is it the same duck?
Maybe I'll put a picture on the screen now. But it's what it looks like. And then like I was like going through the whole article, and that was all I got on it, because like the rest of the article was like, Beth from down the road says, I really like the duck. Joey from down the road says, I think the duck is cute. It's the entire article, and I was like, I was reading it, and I was like, I'm not going to include any of this. Like, I just think the story was funny, and the best part was like I was like going through on Reddit. And it was in like the very bottom. That was just the dumbest article I could find. But yeah, so if you're curious about a 25-foot tall rubber duck appearing in a Maine harbor, now you know.
So what I'm hearing is you can either watch this podcast or look at Reddit.
Yeah. But the thing
That's
is
a pretty good compromise.
the thing is that we do the deep dive though. I go
That's
to
true.
I sort by controversial or search by least upvoted.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Yeah.
The news that you don't really find on the front page of Reddit.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We're providing a service.
We are. We're deep diving subreddits. But you don't use Reddit. I'm the only one that does.
I don't really use Reddit.
Yeah, no. I did make us an out of place podcast Reddit account,
Did
so I
you?
can do this. So if you want to use it, you can.
All right.
Anyway, last topic.
All right. Last topic is not actually news per se.
Okay.
But it's what we did yesterday,
Okay.
which I think could be fun to talk about.
Oh, when we drove to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So essentially, yesterday, me and Josh drove
Hi.
to London. We should have done a podcast, but we didn't think ahead.
I did.
So we didn't.
No.
So now it's today, and we're
Yeah,
making
now
a
we're doing it today.
podcast. But we went to London, Kentucky, which is
Far.
yeah. I'm not.
An hour and a half from where we are?
It's it's about an hour and a half. It's the kind of it's.
Where are you going with this? I'm trying to figure it out.
It's like one of the farthest towns you can go down
Yeah,
in Kentucky
before you get
south.
to Tennessee.
Yeah. So we went to London, Kentucky to get myself a used 2012 MacBook, which I got for $180, including the charger and the little extension thing for the charger.
Yeah.
And
Back in its day, it was expensive.
it looks pretty good. This one that we're using right now
There's a bee on my foot.
is a
There's a bee on my foot.
2011. Are you good?
Yeah, there's a bee. Sorry.
Is a 2011 MacBook Pro.
Yeah, that I've upgraded
And,
the
yeah.
Lord out
This is our current machine for running our audio and all that.
of ease.
We'll probably switch over to mine
At some
just so
point,
that
yeah.
we're pretty equally spread out with
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, because right now Colin
Um,
carries most of the audio stuff,
yeah.
and I carry most of the camera stuff.
And I will show you. It looks identical
It
to
pretty much
the
is.
2011.
But the thing that's crazy about the 2012s, and one of the reasons that I have mine, I got mine for free, so like that didn't matter.
Yeah.
So I didn't really choose. But the good thing about yours is that it's the last version of MacBook Pro that can be fully upgradable through OS, but also be fully upgradable through interior hardware.
Yeah, it goes all the way up to Catalina, which
Yeah.
is technically Monterey came out, I think.
Did it?
Yeah, so it's like 2 OSs behind.
Yeah.
But Mojave is still supported fully. Right now I'm on High Sierra,
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
and I mean it's pretty much going to be supported for the next 2 to 3 years probably.
Yeah.
So it's not bad.
No,
And I
it's-
mean it's okay to use it not supported.
Mine's already non-supported, but I still use it every day.
Mine's not supported and it still works perfectly fine.
But that was honestly that wasn't even that difficult.
Honestly, the worst part of our trip was waiting in the Steak and Shake line. It took like 30 minutes in the
No,
drive-thru.
it took longer. It took like 45.
Did it?
Yes, we got there in
crazy.
the drive-through at like 4, like literally like 4:02, and then we got to the parking lot to eat at like 4:50.
And see, they tricked us because we ordered already, so I couldn't leave.
Yeah,
Because I felt bad.
yeah, because it's like we're not gonna have
So
to
we were
make
stuck
food,
there.
so we're stuck there. But
But anyways,
it was
so
a good trip.
that's my new laptop. That's gonna be my new like full work laptop. Like
Yeah,
that's
what I'm
gonna be
using this for.
podcasts. That's
That's
gonna
what I
be
do mine
school.
for. Yep,
That's gonna be personal
Welcome to
use.
the club.
It's my boy now.
I got my boy.
So hopefully, I'll get necessary upgrades for it.
Yeah, I think the coolest thing about these computers, and I don't know if it's like well known, but you can put pretty much extensively any 2.5-inch SATA 6 hard drive in it, and you can have up to 2 if you take out the optical disc bay and put in the thing. But there's like a special drive slot that fits, and you can upgrade it to 16 gig of RAM, which in comparison to what you can get on most computers these days, especially from Apple, I mean that's really really damn good. But
16 is pretty much the limit on all of them now.
only thing you can't upgrade.
But like it comes with a big premium.
Yeah, only thing you can't upgrade is the graphics, and with yours is perfect. Mine's a little outdated, but that's just because mine's
Got
2011.
1536 megabytes. I
Yeah,
think.
so 1.5 gig. Mine's
Yeah.
half a gig of.
I mean that's pretty
graphics
much just
memory.
like a small, like, Radeon.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's
But
not bad.
that was our trip yesterday, and that was our new format.
That was our new format.
What'd you think?
I think it went well.
I actually really enjoyed this new one because I got to like read about
Yeah.
stupid stuff, and it actually could be really fun, especially if we come up with different segments like science news.
Yeah, I think it would be fun.
I'll have to make that graphic now.
Obviously, we're going to improve
Oh,
as
yeah,
we
over
keep doing
time.
this.
Yeah.
And if you have suggestions,
Leave
we're
them in the
very
comments.
willing to listen.
Yeah, because we have no one else to listen to. We're just kind of doing this on our own accord.
We're shouting into the dark. we're talking into the void currently.
I got a mosquito bit on my hand, bro. I think that's gonna be it for this episode.
We're gonna have to cut you out for half the.
Seriously, I've been attacked. I've like the entire episode. I've been like fidgeting and like swatting. I mean, the weather is good, but the mosquitoes are just bad. But we'll definitely go to another place next time that hopefully won't have as many.
Yep, sounds
But
good.
This has been Out of Place, Episode 3, McConnell Springs. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We will see you next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.